no.
Hello, chat. I should also shout you out.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, hang on 1 second. I should probably put the stream on my own server, actually.
Hello, Faye. Thank you for the resub, and hello, Rayfin. So, chat, today we are interviewing BestBrit for Vtuber Starlight. Thank you for the follow machine.
Wait. Oh, shit. He's here already?
He knew. He ran here, sprinted.
I do apologize. That is one of my moderators.
It's all good.
Dear. So I do apologize for any problems he might cause. He's not trained.
He's being very well mannered at the moment. There's not been any things yet.
Alright, we'll have to see. Never know with that one. He's an odd one.
So, what got you into VTubing?
That's also going to be a bit of a odd explanation. So, originally, it was more for a project that I had when I was in sixth form. Since I used to study, are you familiar with the British education system?
Yeah, I am a British young lass.
Fair enough, my apologies. So, when I was in sixth form, one of the things I was studying was A-level business. And one of the topics that we had to do was create some sort of theoretical campaign to represent a country, similar to what would be done in the Olympics. And I basically just tried making something for the UK, where I ended up finding an app called Reality, and made for a decent, quarterstone?
Yeah.
Stepping stone sort of thing? Something like that. Where started streaming on there a few times and didn't think that I would last more than a week or two, since part of it in my head was just doing it for the sake of benefiting part of an A-level course. And since then, I've been streaming for about 4 years-ish, 3 or 4 years.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like that's how a lot of people start streaming. It's, oh, well, I'll do it for I'll do it once. And and then you can never back out. You're hooked.
No, you're stuck, trapped.
For the people in chat who don't know you, what kind of content do you make?
Okay. I mostly do gameplay stuff, to be honest. Mostly just streaming different games that interest me most. So recently I've been doing a Pokemon Soul Link run. So going through each of the generations. I also play a lot of modded games, or just playing games wrong. So like, trying to take the horror aspects of Resident Evil, for example, and make them into something a bit more humorous.
Yeah.
And sometimes I partake in some voice acting stuff, but other than that, it's more or less just ensuring that I'm playing something that I enjoy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nice. Are there any projects you're working on right now that you want to share with chat?
Nothing at the moment, at least. Nothing at the moment.
Are you are you ready for the slightly sillier questions?
Oh, should I be worried about where this is going?
They are appropriate for Twitch. They're not too silly.
That's promising, at least. Oh, goodness. But yeah, fire away whenever you're ready.
So, you get £1 million a day.
Massive kebab.
You have to spend it all within 24 hours. Is it just the massive kebab? Are you just like £1 million kebab every day?
Oh wait. Is this like one of those? Oh, you have to spend all of the money, otherwise all of it gets refunded.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that I can't be a cheap. Wait. Do you mind foul language here, or?
Yeah, you can swear.
Okay. I'm guessing I can't just be a cheap bastard and say, well, I'd invest it into stocks. I'd put it into my 401k. Or
a lot of people have said that. The only thing I will say is people can't notice. Like, people can't be like, oh, he won the lottery there.
Oh, great. Well, there goes buying my pizza house. Great. But yeah, let me have a think. I feel like one of the first things that I do is pay off student loans.
Yeah.
Since if you get £1 million a day at that point, if you still feel I need to work, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah.
Pay off student loans. Probably organize to get apartment leasing.
Yeah.
Although, how can I do that without somebody noticing? Probably upgrade the PC. Obviously, do want to try to improve. Because I do try to put a good chunk of the money that I make through part-time jobs and any voice acting roles that I get their money from. I try to reinvest that back into streaming.
Yeah.
Probably donate a chunk of it to charity. But then again, I feel like that's an overstated answer at this point. Other than that, there's not a massive amount I can think that immediately comes to mind. Other than the obvious, just, invest in stocks so that tomorrow I can spend £1,005,000.
Yeah, but also, like, you could. But I feel like $1 million a day.
Yeah.
You don't need to be making more money than that, I feel like. Like, investing it,
No.
Yeah, sure, would be nice, but...
I mean, yeah, $1 million a day, because the maddest part with all of that is, do you want to... Because you can quantify that by year, so that's 365 million a year.
Yeah.
You have a 9-figure salary. You can also quantify it downwards to, 1 million. Million divided by 86400. So that's almost £12 a second you're making.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, in any world, that is a stupid amount of money. That's like the minimum wage that you make in an hour per second. In most places. Which is a bit mad.
It is insane. It is an insane amount of money to get daily.
And it does come to a point where, let's be honest, you start running out of things with necessities, because, like, what's it called? What's that triangle of needs?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember what it's called.
Maslow's hierarchy of needs, that's it.
Yes.
Like, everybody's going to be able to sort out the physiological needs and the safety needs right then and there. Easily.
Yeah.
I feel like after that, when you're making that much money, pretty sure the hardest part is going to be stuff like the love and belonging section.
Yeah.
So I feel like one of the biggest, what's it called? I feel like one of the biggest problems when it comes to having a stupid amount of money is the idea and the anxiety of, like, how do I explain it? Like the worry of, oh, is this person here because they think I'm kind of funny sometimes? Or is it because I've got a fat stack of cash coming in every day?
Yeah. Yeah, because I was always like, well, I'd give a lot of money to my friends and family.
Oh, yeah.
But then, are they your friends because you give them a shitload of money every day?
I mean, you ain't wrong. Shit, that is a good shout. I'll probably try to retire my parents and then pay off mortgages, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd buy my parents a nice house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got an idea of where, or?
I don't know. I feel like my dad has always talked about moving to a beach town.
Oh, fair enough. Mum's always talked about something similar, somewhere in, what's it called, Cornwall?
Cornwall would be nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like after a certain point, once you've already covered your needs, it's just going to come to a point where you start spending money on stupid things like what's a website you'll probably be using? You ever heard of James Edition?
I have not.
Well, you've used eBay and Rightmove.
Yeah.
Imagine you mix those together, but you make it exclusively for rich people.
Yeah, I've just looked it up. This is rich person central.
Yes. Would you like to purchase a real estate? Not house. It just labels it a real estate.
And a yacht.
You can look deeper into real estate. You have the option to buy a private island.
An island would be a good purchase, I think.
Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, I feel like after a certain point, you stop worrying about your own needs. Because let's be honest, $1 million a day, that's... After a week, you've probably already got yourself a house. You've already got enough to retire your parents and pay off your parents' house. You'll already have probably covered a bunch of your needs for the next year if you spend money well.
Yeah.
So then it comes to a point where, what do you do afterwards? Other than... Because you've already covered your needs, it's just covering your wants. So you end up going on, like, lavish trips. Places like Vegas, places like Dubai, places like, I don't know, Japan, China, Australia, that sort of thing.
I'd buy every island for sale. Every single one. I don't know what I'd do with it, but they'd be mine.
Do you have any idea how much an island costs?
Not that much, surely.
Depends on the quality, because, like... Because some islands can be, like, a couple 100,000, and then you have some that are, like, within the millions, within the hundreds of millions, even.
Yeah, they are much pricier than I thought. But
And much harder to live in as well. I mean, it's not like you can DoorDash shit over.
I would pay to invent a company to bring me takeout via boat.
No, I vibe with that. I actually vibe with that. Hell yeah. Ah, goodness. But yeah. Shit, is there anything else that I'd actually... Anything else I'd buy with $1 million a day before I eventually get burnout from having too much money? Soda fountain. Easy.
Real.
Oh yeah. Like, you know the ones that you find in, like, a Burger King?
Yeah, I've always really wanted one of those. I actually don't think they're that expensive because I have looked.
Wait, what? So I know that because I know that it's just a soda stream of extra steps.
Yeah.
Like, what's the massive ones with like the touchscreen and all that stuff?
I'm trying to figure out what they are called.
Red Coca-Cola Freestyle Soda Machine. That's what it's. Hang on. Red. Because you know that you could probably just, if you had your own, you could just rewire it.
Yeah.
Rewire it, recalibrate whatever's in there. Have the little monitor just play, like, I don't know, Angry Birds.
I actually can't see like one of those specifically for sale.
Okay, shopping. I'm just seeing vending machines and this hurts. You know what? I'll probably have to rock up to a Burger King with a fat wad of cash.
I feel like they're for franchises, which means you'd have to buy a Burger King and then buy the freestyle machine. Easy work, light work for a meal a day.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not like you on your own could probably make it so you're causing it to have return on investment.
Yeah, and that's a very easy way to money launder.
Oh dear.
Because I think it's reasonable to assume that you make quite a bit of money from your Burger King.
I mean, yeah. At the same time, depends on how you look at it. Because most people go with like McDonald's nowadays, even though Burger King is the same price and arguably higher quality.
Yeah.
Well, not that much higher, but you know what I mean.
It says that a Burger King franchise is £250,000.
Oh, 250. That's only a quarter of the earning in one day.
Exactly. I think that's light work. I think you can very easily
If I do
find a
that,
Burger
how many
King.
Whoppers gonna get afterwards? Between $5.99 and $7.49, depending on location.
That's in. It shouldn't be depending on location.
Oh yeah. This is like, I do apologize if this sounds like a bit of a rant. It is one. Shut up. But this is something I genuinely can't stand. Depending on location. I saw the same thing done at Greg's.
Yeah, they should be the same price everywhere. They cost the same everywhere to make.
Like,
so,
because like, how much is a sausage roll from Greg's?
I got 4 today, but I got them in the like 4 for free, like big packs. I think they're like £1.80 now.
Only £1.30 where I live. What? Where the hell are you living?
Wait, I need to make sure.
Wait.
Hang on, let me open up the Greg's app.
Hold up, £1.80.
I feel like they're £1.80.
Do you live in like dodgy ends of London or something?
Maybe I'm making shit up. The app doesn't actually tell you how much it is.
Oh my god.
145. I was wrong. I was off by like 40p.
Thank god. Thank god. I could have had a heart attack. You could have killed me right there. But yeah, the £1.30 by me. But there's a Greg's in the train station where they charge $1.65 for just one sausage roll.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's like the two Greg's aren't even a mile apart either. Like you could walk from one to the other in 10 minutes. And it changes that drastically. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I know Burger King is very bad for it. I had Burger King in an airport last year, and it cost me like £20 for a meal. And like anywhere else, it's like no more than like 10. It's insane. It's crazy.
Oh, God. This like, it's like one of the unspoken rules. You say you're not going to get a Burger King from an airport, but you end up doing it anyway.
Because there's nothing else, and you're hungry, and your flight's delayed, and it's been 3 hours.
Unless you're lucky and there's one of those airports with Weatherspoons.
I've never been to an airport with Weatherspoons before.
Oh, you're missing out. You're missing out. It is one of the best things in the world. It is actually one of the best things in the world to go on a plane after you've had 7 pints.
I need to find an airport with a spoons in.
Oh, God.
Not my next. Not my next.
This is
Holidays starting.
This is kicking off to a great start to the interview. We talk about money laundering. We're talking about drinking. Hell yeah! What's next?
What D&D class do you think you'd be based on your VTuber model?
Based on VTuber actually, wait. Probably rogue. Swashbuckler rogue.
I see it. I see the vision.
I'm being honest. Either that or let me have a think. Based on the model, either that or artificer. One of the two.
Yeah.
Which is often funny because people hear the voice and they think that I sound like I'd be a paladin. Which
I also see that.
I mean, like, yeah, but let me be sorcerer. Let me do my sugar daddy magic from Father. I don't know, Cthulhu. But yeah, if I were to base it purely off of the model alone, probably Swashbuckler Rogue.
Yeah. I see the vision. I see it. 100%.
Yeah. Mm.
If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, which song would you pick?
Oh no. Oh no. Let me have a think. One for the rest of my life. Right, because I'm actually terrible with songs. My current playlist has about 2,000 songs in it.
That is insane. I'm terrible in the opposite direction. I listen to the same couple of songs for weeks until I get bored of them.
Oh no, I'll just throw something in and then just shuffle through. It's like one of those weirdos who just has a melting pot of soup. When they take something out, they just put something back in. But if I was to listen to the same songs, I feel like Rollin' by Limp Bizkit would definitely be up there somewhere.
Actual banger of a song.
Oh yeah. Either that, On the Railroad. Cole McGinnis, if you ever heard of that.
I have not heard of that.
It's more of a shanty than anything else. Either that or the, I don't know, probably Sonochi no Sadame, the JoJo opening.
Based in real.
Oh yeah. If not those, then I don't know. What from the Elden Ring soundtrack can I throw in? Only song I can listen to the rest of my life, and it just gives PTSD. But yeah, in terms of songs, one of those three. Rollin' on the Railroad or Sonochi no Sadame.
Good choices.
I'd actually have to pick one because I don't know. I'd spontaneously combust.
What do you think is the worst food we as the UK has to offer? The most disgusting, vile thing you've seen?
Oh, this is a lot easier than you'd expect. Jellied eel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but because don't get me wrong, stuff like beans on toast is not bad. I know there's probably going to be at least one or two Americans in chat who will disagree, but try it correctly. The bread's different in the UK and the beans are different in the UK. Both of your ingredients are wrong. You've also got some of the best foods. You've got stuff like shepherd's pie. You've got fish and chips, which is a better junk food than what McDonald's will ever be. You've got the English breakfast. Sure, it's a lot, but at the same time, just try it, damn it. And then you have jellied eel. Feels like a food of perverts.
I mean, I get why it was created. I understand it was war times. We needed to preserve our food so we could eat. Leave it in war times.
Oh, yeah.
Germany isn't flying above us anymore. We can move on.
Like, there are some foods that should just stay in war times. Like, because don't get me wrong, beans on toast was something that was created through wartime, if I remember correctly. And that shit was that shit was gas. That was good.
I think the difference is, right, beans on toast. I don't particularly enjoy it, but I don't particularly enjoy beans. But I can see the vision. I understand it. I can see how we got there. I can see why we've stayed there.
Yeah.
Because the way I have always explained it to Americans is it's like dipping toast or bread into tomato soup. Because our beans are so different to theirs.
Oh, yeah.
They just... Their beans being barbecue sauce based is disgusting to me.
Yeah, that's... I agree with you on that part. Like, it's... I mean, then again, I feel like it is partially because of the food that is most common over there. Because bear in mind, like when it comes to barbecue-based beans, what do you commonly associate that with? Because in my mind, that would be more related to like cookouts and barbecues and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So this would be something that's more southern, with like your briskets and what are the other commonly eaten food in the South, like Texas and all that shit.
Yeah.
So, I do get it. I do understand why it's more barbecue based instead of like ketchup based, tomato sauce, whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, like it's part of it's the recipe that you have to stick to.
Yeah.
Because like, you're not going to go making a cake and just go complaining that the cake was wrong because you didn't like milk. So instead you put water in it.
Yeah. I also do feel like... Don't they usually put, like, pork in their beans? And I feel like that's another big reason it doesn't work on toast.
I mean, I don't know. I know that there's, like, beans with sausage in them.
Yeah.
So I won't lie. Like, if we were talking, like, beans and there was, like, shreds of bacon in there, that could actually sound pretty sick.
I think it's just, like, for me, it's, like, the mixture of, like, the pork in it and also, like, it's, like, thicker.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever heard of. Like, there's one flatmate of mine who has a pretty subjective idea of how to do their beans. Because I'm assuming that you add, like, seasoning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, at least, like, salt and pepper.
Yeah. Not putting salt and pepper is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Gravy granules. Bisto.
That I can't say I can agree with.
That's fair. I mean, I understand that it's weird. Like, I've tried it. It's not bad, but it is a very odd thing to add. Like, at that point, you might as well just make gravy.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of worst food to come from the UK, jellied eel, I would say for certain. However, it is one of those things where, like every country, every location has its bad food. Like, look at Italy, for example. They have some of the best food in the world. They've got their pasta, their pizza, their gelato, but they also have casumatsu.
Yeah.
America, they've arguably taken, like, food from different locations around the world and added their own spin to it. Like, they have basically made the burger from Germany better, but at the same time, it's the same country that has deep fried butter.
Yeah. Arguably, a lot of our best foods are also from elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, isn't the national dish of the UK chicken tikka masala?
Yeah, but to be fair, that was made by a Scottish man based upon Indian food. Wait, I feel like
Fucking. Excuse me. Fucking. Sorry, just the notion of, oh, what's wrong? You don't like the fucking mix, do you? Oh, let me sort that out, right? Oh, I've got you jumping. Right, here's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna put some fucking yogurt in it. I'll fix it right up. Look at that, boy.
I do think
No, not often.
tikka masala isn't that good. Call me crazy.
I mean,
There's better curries out there.
there is better. It's a simple. It's like a introduction to curry. Think of it like that.
It's the poor man's curry. It's
Korma. Nah, poor man's curry is korma.
yeah.
I'd say it's more like the kids' curry. It's what you have when you haven't got any sort of spice tolerance and you've not really had a lot of different types of food before. It's when you're testing the waters, sort of thing. It's like the shallow end of the pool.
I think arguably just the chicken tikka is the kids meal. Just get rid of the sauce. It's just the dry, just pieces of chicken marinated. It is really good, but
Yeah, it's nice. Don't get me wrong, but it's like it's not what you want to get stuck with.
yeah, I feel like
Nice.
if you're going for an Indian, you should go all out, and you should treat yourself to the sauce.
Oh yeah. Wait, what do you get from an Indian normally?
Recently, either like a madras or a jalfrezi.
Oh, I fuck with it. I fuck with that heavy.
What do you get?
Madras.
Based and real.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ah, goodness. Not sure if I'd go any further on spice level though, because I'm pretty sure if I had a what's it called, a vindaloo, I'd just stand on a.
I've had a vindaloo before and they're really good, but it's not an everyday meal kind of thing. It's not like it's a special occasion. I'm feeling crazy.
I thought you said it's a meal where you have to sign a waiver.
I mean, arguably.
Oh, you know. But yeah. Ah, goodness. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I do agree. Like, a lot of the best food, both in the UK and in a lot of other countries, was made in other locations one way or another. I mean, easy example that comes to mind, I think. So if I remember correctly, wasn't a lot of the type of cheeses that the French make originally from like Switzerland?
I think so. I don't know how true this is.
Oh?
I was told recently that we used to season our food really well. But then the rich and like the 1% back in the 1600s or whatever were like, we can't be the same as the poor people. So we're gonna stop seasoning our shit.
It's not entirely wrong, actually. Would you like me to explain?
I would love that.
Okay, excellent. So, essentially, when the British Empire came to become a major deal, and a good chunk of the spice trade was occupied by Britain, spice was incredibly cheap. Like, we were talking, you could get kilos for the modern day equivalent of a couple of pennies.
Yeah.
So as a result, people were able to just throw whatever seasoning on whatever the fuck. Like, bitch please, you could use it instead of butter on bread at this point. So instead, that caused a change of cooking style on the rich side of things, because you could basically use seasoning to make whatever the hell you want taste like something else.
Yeah.
And instead, they use a method to basically enhance flavor and make it taste more like itself, which is why with, say, for example, a steak, nowadays you cook it with like a bit of thyme, a few herbs, and then a bit of butter.
Yeah. It does make sense.
Yeah. But yeah, as a result, it kind of caused, you could arguably say, because of the change in demand, it caused spices to be a bit more expensive since they weren't being used as much or something like that.
Yeah. I also do think, like, this is just me talking about American food versus our food at this point.
Nah, go ahead.
I've noticed, especially on TikTok, when people are showing off, like, British recipes for, like, shepherd's pie, for example.
Yeah.
Americans will be like, where's the seasoning? You should put, like, paprika in this. You should do this, that, and the other. But, like, if you actually look at the recipe, it's like they have, like, garlic cloves in there. They have, like, pepper in there. And I think, like, I might be really wrong, and I hope there's an American in chat to correct me. I feel like Americans see seasoning as just the stuff you get in jars.
Yeah.
We use a lot of, like, fresh ingredients because we're able to.
Yeah. I mean, it's also considering the time where I'm pretty sure shepherd's pie was originally more of like a tavern food.
Yeah.
Rather than just, you know, something that came about out once spice was super common.
Yeah.
Since with cooking shepherd's pie, like, what are the main spices you use? What? Salt? Pepper?
Yeah.
At most. Meanwhile, in terms of herbs, like, we're talking thyme, we're talking maybe a bit of rosemary, all that sort of stuff. Like, a lot more in terms of herbs, very little in terms of spice. So it's at a point in time where it was far more locally sourced, where basically everything that was involved in the dish, it wasn't industrial. It was just a case of the sheep was found on this farm like a mile and a half away. Where to pluck the herbs from? Oh, there's a tree outside.
Yeah.
Like, it was a different period of time.
I've also heard that, like, fresh ingredients in America are, like, significantly more expensive than, like, tin stuff and jarred stuff.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Whereas here it's like...
Like, so I'm assuming that you've heard about some of the practices that are done on American food and foodstuffs.
Yeah.
Like how, if I remember correctly, like, easy example, which is just low-hanging fruit at this point, but if I remember correctly, a lot of types of American meat is considered illegal to be sold in the UK.
Yeah.
And the same vice versa, since they don't allow for unbleached chicken to be sold.
Yeah.
For example. Plus, if I remember correctly, a lot of the types of bread over there would be illegal to be sold in a large number of countries due to some of the additional ingredients that preserve shelf life.
Yeah.
Which, quite frankly, is kind of insane when you really think about it.
And, like, wasn't there a lawsuit a little while ago with Subway in the UK because we don't, for tax reasons, their bread isn't considered bread because there's too much sugar in it.
Oh,
So it's taxed as a cake.
Yeah. Which is ridiculous for a sandwich shop.
Yeah. I wonder why it has so much sugar in it.
Not sure. I mean, I'd assume that it's a marketing point because, like, you know, sugar tickles that part of your brain which causes... Oh, what was it? I hope you know what I mean, because I've got an idea of what I'm trying to say, but I need to get the scientific terms.
Yeah.
Because, like, the sugar triggers the part of the brain that creates, like, funny response. And then as a result, you get a little bit more hooked on it.
Yeah. not that we should take the Guardian's words as gospel, but they'd have made an article saying exactly the same thing, pretty much.
Oh boy, well, my bad. Oh dear, if I'm quoting the Guardian by accident, you know I've already gone downhill. Career peaked 5 minutes ago.
It's slightly different, but it's essentially them saying it's full of sugar because kids like sugar. Kids like sweet things.
That makes sense.
Subway's so good.
Wait, yeah. Like as much as I hate to admit it, it is stupidly good. I wish I could count the number of times I've just gone there and gotten here. I get a legendary teriyaki myself.
You know how your Subway order is typically the same as it was when you first had Subway as a kid?
No.
Mine is.
Oh, come on!
I haven't changed.
No.
I will not change.
You've had the character growth of a fucking spinach.
Italian herbs and cheese bread. Banger. The best one. Turkey breast. Cheese and toasted.
Depends on the type of cheese.
Classic. The American cheese. I don't think they offered any other kinds of cheeses when I was first going to Subway. And I haven't changed. I haven't upgraded.
Oh god. Do you even get like any salad or anything?
Sweet corn. Cucumber. Lettuce. No sauce. No seasoning. And I fucked that shit up.
You do worry me. This one... No.
It's so good. It's wonderful.
Well, so long as you are enjoying it and it's not doing any harm to any others, I suppose.
It's also cheaper than other options. By a very small margin.
You're probably right. I hate that you're probably right. You at least get like a foot long or something.
Recently I have been. I hadn't got a foot long until like a month ago. Because I forgot that was a thing you could do and I'd only get like 6 inch. By God, was that 6 inch of sandwich delicious?
Man, I love that 6 inches of sandwich. Dear, oh dear. Oh yeah. Also, have you actually known how Subway do they do other foot-long items?
Yeah, I had the foot-long cookie when it came out. It's not good.
It's not bad. Like
it's fine, but
it's acceptable.
I also
you could do better, like massive cookies on your own though.
Yeah, I had the foot-long churro, and I'm sure it would have been nice had it not been a day old.
Oh no, darling, no.
I went to Subway. I got my foot-long. I got the foot-long cookie. I couldn't choose, so I also got the foot-long churro. Had the sandwich. Had the cookie. Couldn't do it anymore. Put the churro in the fridge. Had it the next day. Horrible. It was rock solid almost.
Oh, yeah, you put it in the fridge, you freak.
Because I just thought it was the best location for it. And clearly I was wrong.
Yeah, afraid not. No.
Rock solid. Kind of tasted like oil.
Well, yes,
it just wasn't good.
That's what churros are cooked in normally.
Yeah, but it shouldn't taste of oil.
Yeah. I mean, they're just long donuts, aren't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
Some weird shit, I'm gonna be honest.
They are good. Not a day old.
Oh, yeah. They're great when they're not old.
When they're in date, they're really good.
Oh yeah, when you get it on the day, oh, it's proper classic, so yeah. But when it's a day old, nah. Make a house out of that. Like, look at that. You can smack it against a desk. It don't even break.
I still ate the whole thing. It wasn't good, but I ate it.
You do worry me a little bit.
I needed to ingrain in my brain that it's bad if you leave it. So I won't do it again. Probably.
And yeah. Well, on that sort of note, it's one of the things that pisses me off. Like, the notion of, like, you can eat more than enough in one day, and it doesn't carry over. Like, dude, can I not just, like, eat 2 days worth of food in one day and just not eat tomorrow?
I really like eating food, so I can't relate. I like my meals.
Ah, foodie.
Yeah. Foodie but picky eater.
Wait, hold on. How picky are we talking here?
I have a big thing with texture. If things are like squishy, I probably won't eat them.
Right.
Are you familiar with buldak noodles? They're the little black spicy pot noodle things from Korea.
Buldak, noodle. Rings a bell. Oh yeah, I've seen these.
I go through periods where I order those from TikTok shop because they are £2 for 6, and
Yes.
it will be all that I eat for several days. And it makes me happy, so you can't judge me for it.
No,
They're really good.
I'm still gonna judge you anyway, but like, you're not doing anyone any harm, except for maybe your digestive system.
My digestive system is fine. It's perfectly happy with the quality of food I put into it.
Sure it is. Sure, 100%.
Hey, Sonny, welcome in. You mentioned Weatherspoons earlier. This isn't a
Yeah.
question I had written down.
Oh,
Are you a fan of the pictures from Spoons?
no, not really. Like,
Are you even
That's
British?
right, I'm a guy. I get pints. What? Get me a Stella or something like that. I don't know.
You have not lived until you've had a picture from Spoons.
I've had a picture, and it's only something that I get when I'm drunk enough to make weird decisions. Because the thing's mostly ice.
Yeah. But it tastes good. And it's cheap.
Okay, you're not wrong about that part. Though I will admit, like, I've had pictures before. They're not bad, but, like, it's not something that I'd start a night off with.
What pictures have you tried?
Shit, I've not actually been through Weatherspoons in a while. Let me actually have a look. There was one that I had... Oh, what was it? I think it was called The Godfather.
That's a bad one to have from Spoons.
Fuck you, I like it.
It's Godfather as a cocktail is good, but in a picture, it just doesn't hit right.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, hang on. Food and drink. Jesus Christ, this website is crap to navigate. Show me the bastard menu.
This website is terrible.
Oh, hell yeah.
Who made this? Well, to be fair, I don't think spoons goers typically go on the Weatherspoons website very often.
No, probably use the app. I'd hope they use the app at least. Surprises me that there's still, like... Something that did genuinely surprise me a couple of days ago. Well, say a couple of days ago, it was a bit more like a week and a half ago. Went over to Weatherspoons with the grandparents, and Granddad went up to the bar, and he's not the most tech savvy.
Yeah.
But the person at the bar goes, "Why didn't you order from the app?"
See, I've never had that at Spoons.
Maybe I just had a bit of a dickhead of a what's it called, bartender.
Maybe.
Maybe.
In my experience, when I go to Spoons with my parents, for example, if they go up to the bar, no one bats an eye, and there's usually quite a few people ordering from the bar.
Yeah. Not that makes sense. I feel like it's more of a common thing in the more niche Wetherspoons, ones that don't get as many people.
Yeah. I also feel like in my local Spoons, mobile phone data just doesn't work. You have to connect to their Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, I get what you mean about that. 100%.
I'm sure the people ordering from the bar care about connecting to public Wi-Fi because of all the problems it can cause with data security. I don't care. I care about getting my funny little cocktail pictures delivered to my table with minimal human contact. If someone gets my password because I ordered a Purple Rain, that's none of my business. I'll change my password.
Oh, have you ever sent some random dude in the Wetherspoons just something random off the menu?
No.
Oh.
I
love wasting my money.
I've had things sent to me.
Shit, I might have done that, my bad. Have you ever been sent a thing of peas?
No.
Have you ever been sent a glass of milk?
No, I only get sent nice things because my friend messages her brother and goes, "Hello, we're at Spoons. Give us things, please."
Aww.
And we get nice things.
Aww. But yeah, I mean, sometimes I just go on the app and just think, alright, who can I screw over today? Alright, table 55. I know what you're having. Beans.
Have you ever done it to a couple of old people?
Oh yes. You know what? It's better to send a random old person something that somebody younger would have.
Yeah.
It's funnier to send them a picture.
I feel like an old person would fuck up a picture if they gave it a chance.
Depends. Are we talking about a grandma or a granddad?
Grandma. I feel like a grandma would definitely fuck it up.
Maybe. I feel like my granddad would absolutely dominate the pictures. Any of them. Yeah, that's just me, though. But yeah, I'm not really a pictures guy. I might have one or two more towards the end of the night or after I'm drunk enough.
Next time you go to a Spoons, get yourself a Purple Rain because it's the best picture you can get from Spoons. Arguably the best drink, but since you drink beer, you might disagree.
I mean, yeah, I know I'm a bit of a weirdo when it comes to my drinking, since for a bit of context, I tend to do spirits a bit more often than anything else.
Yeah.
Have you ever had an old fashioned?
No.
Oh. Hang on. Let me get the recipe up real quick. I mean, it's quite simple.
I think I've been offered one because I do like whiskey.
Yeah. 2 tablespoons of sugar, a dash of bitters, bit of water, a shot of whiskey of choice, orange slice for garnish, and then maybe a bit of soda water.
It does sound good. I like mixed stuff though. I like a whiskey and Coke.
Fair enough. Wait, so if you're not in a pub, what's your sort of drinks? What do you go for?
It kind of depends. Whatever I have on hand, really. Usually just a spirit and Pepsi Max. Because I always have Pepsi Max, and I usually have spirits.
Fair enough. I mean, it works. It works.
I do fuck up a cocktail, but also I don't want to be making cocktails all night at home.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. Personally, I tend to be a bit more I've always got 3 different types of booze on hand, 3 different types of spirits.
Mm.
Since there's a certain rule when it comes to whiskey, like if you're a bit more of a drinker, where it's a bit cheap if you're just capping off the night. Something a bit more pricey, which is more of your end of week thing. And then something a lot more on the expensive end.
Yeah.
If you've got guest server.
No, my guests are perfectly happy with whatever is cheap at Asda at that specific time.
Fair enough. But yeah, I will admit, I do fuck up a Red Label.
Yeah.
I do like my Johnny Walker.
I also... My friend was over from the Netherlands.
Oh?
We went to Asda. We go to the alcohol section, whatever's on offer.
Oh?
Marshmallow vodka. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Really?
It's really bad.
That's fair enough. I've had it before. I thought it was a bit too sweet for my liking.
It just, like... I feel like flavoured alcohol is very hit or miss with me.
Yeah.
Are you a rum drinker?
Yes. What gave me away?
Generally British.
Oh, my bad.
Do you like Kraken?
Yeah. Oh, what's next? Are you gonna be able to reveal my IP address? Should I be worried?
Do you like the black cherry Kraken?
Not really. I'm gonna be honest.
I think it's their best one.
Really?
Yeah, I really like it.
I mean, it might just be me. I'm not a massive cherry guy.
That's fair.
Like, I can understand the appeal of cherry flavored stuff. Like, personally, I fuck with anything that's lime flavored.
I'm not a lime fan.
See, I mean, I'm not a cherry guy. It's the same thing. Basically the same. But yeah, I can fuck with the, like, you know, the original Black Spice Kraken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with that easy. Same with, what other types of rum do I like? You ever had Dead Man's Fingers?
I have.
That one's nice. Captain Morgan's?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Captain Morgan. I think it is fine.
I tend to keep a pineapple and mango on the side. Just in case I've got, like, a friend coming over that wants to drink, but they're not the most, what's the word? They're a bit of a lightweight.
Yeah. It's already been an hour. Do you want to go for longer, or do you want to end up? I don't know what your plans are.
No, I can keep going. I'm good. I can keep going if you want to keep going.
I can keep going for a little bit longer, I think.
Hey, look. I'm down to keep going for as long as you're able to.
What would you do if time stopped for everyone except for you for 24 hours?
Oh. How far am I able to interact with things?
You can move stuff around, you can push things over.
Okay, so I can push things over, I can move stuff around, but I've only got 24 hours. Let me have a think. I'll probably use a lot of it to be a bit more productive, because, like, easy example that comes off the top of my head, like, you know, there's, like, those chores that everybody keeps putting off and shit like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sound so fucking old with this response. Just, time stopped. Oh, I could do the most perverted thing on earth. Laundry.
See, yeah. I feel like I'd want to be productive, but I wouldn't be.
What, you'd like, time would pause and then it would resume and you've just got 24 extra hours on, I don't know. What's a game that you probably play? Oh no, Roblox.
Do I really give off Roblox vibes?
I just
You're
had a look at
right.
the profile picture and thought, nodes. Yep, there we go.
You're right, but I don't like that I give off that vibe.
I'm sorry. Do I really give off that vibe? I mean, you're right, but
I need to work on my vibes. I don't want to be a Roblox player for life.
don't want to be this. I mean, I can understand playing it. Like, no judgment, no judgment by any means. It's like massive fucking library. But at the same time, once I got a PC and once I built up like my library of Steam games, got my Xbox Game Pass subscription, I just didn't really see much need to keep using it.
That's fair. It's just like it's easy to play.
Yeah.
It's a very good head switched off game.
Yeah. Plus, it's a decent like introduction.
Yeah.
People that don't really play games. Like, I can understand why there's a lot of kids playing it. And while I do what I can to completely disrespect and disregard children as a whole, I do find it more commendable when there's like Roblox kids compared to like Fortnite kids.
Yeah.
Since I feel like Fortnite's a bit more of a brain rotting game.
Yeah, and Roblox has like a bunch of different things to do.
It's like, I remember that I used to play it years ago. Something that I used to play was, I think it was called like Tower Battles. Basically just tower defense, and to this day, one of the best tower defense games I've ever played. Like Bloons is cool and all, but this one Roblox title, which only lasts like 20 minutes.
I'm a bigger fan of the more brain dead Roblox games.
Oh, what? The numerous obbies.
I'm really bad at obbies. There is a game called Bee Fish.
What?
It's exactly as you'd imagine. You're a fish, and you eat food, and you get bigger. And that's it.
What? Oh! Yeah, I think I've got a game like that. You ever heard of Tasty... Hang on, what's it called? Where is it? I've got it in my library somewhere. Tasty Blue.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. I'm also... There is a game called Climb and Jump Tower.
No way, what do you do?
So, you climb this tower. And this,
no way, really?
This is going to blow your mind. You jump off the tower.
No way, you're joking.
And then you climb that tower again.
Man, I think my games might be a bit too complicated for your taste.
You jump right back off.
I worry that some of my Steam library games might be a bit too complicated. So there's this one game that I play in my spare time. You ever heard of Catherine?
I have not.
So basically, you got a wife called Catherine, or a fiance or a girlfriend called Catherine who you cheat on with another girl called Catherine, and as a result, you're thrown into nightmares because you're cheating on Catherine with Catherine.
That's too complicated for my taste.
And then you have the new version where you cheat on both of them with another girl. Catherine.
How possibly can you keep track of all these Catherines?
I don't know. I just kind of stop. I'll just focus on the fact that everybody's turned into sheep.
I do play other games besides Roblox, by the way. Unfortunately, none of which are better.
Oh, that is very debatable.
I play Valorant quite a lot, unfortunately.
I mean, it's got its appeal.
The issue I have with Valorant is that I know it's bad. I will never stop playing it.
That's fair. Like, it's not a bad game. I'll admit I'm not a massive fan of like online games.
Yeah.
Like I barely play Marvel Rivals. I'm trying to get into Overwatch 2 for the sake of a dear friend of mine, but like I don't know, it just seems like a pain in the ass.
I played Overwatch 2 for a bit, and I played Marvel Rivals for a bit, and they're okay.
But yeah, I will admit, a lot of my favorite games of all time are all like single player stuff.
That's fair. I play a lot of Elden Ring and Night Rain. Night Rain's so good.
Oh hell yeah! Wait, how far have you gotten into Elden Ring?
I've completed it about 3 times now, I think.
Have you beaten the DLC?
Yeah. No.
Nah, wait. Oh.
I'm almost there. But then Night Rain came out.
Ah, fair enough. To be fair, I managed to beat the DLC like a week before Night Rain came out.
Yeah.
And I've not found anyone to play Night Rain with, so I'm still figuring that part out.
I've tried the solo runs, and they're difficult.
Oh, I have heard. But yeah, we'll admit though, Radahn is a pain in the ass to fight.
See, I haven't gotten to Radahn yet. Not consort
Radahn.
Consort Radahn. I know he's really difficult, but my copium is I can do it. First try, even.
Oh.
I believe in my heart of hearts.
I just kind of look at it, just going, nah, this redhead thinks he's better than me. Nah, fuck this guy. That was my notion of looking at it for a total of about 4 hours.
Who's your favorite Elden Ring boss to fight?
To fight?
Yeah.
Godfrey, first Elden Lord.
That's fair. I've been called crazy for this. I really like the fire giant fight.
I can understand that, actually. He's pretty cool. He was a pretty fun fight. We'll admit, I'm not gonna lie, most of my favorite fights are except one that I unironically find pretty cool is, Margit, the first time you fight him.
See that, yeah.
Yeah, like, I preferred that over the second time you fight him as Morgoth.
Yeah.
Though, I'm not gonna lie, I will die on the hill that Rykard is the most wasted fight in the game.
I like the Rykard fight, though. It's just a gimmick.
It's a cool concept, but with Rykard, like, you get the Serpent Slayer?
Yeah.
The very weapon to kill him. Like, right before the fight.
Yeah.
And in my eye, it does wrong. Have you played Dark Souls 3?
A very long time ago.
Do you remember Yorm the Giant?
Yes.
Like, Rykard does wrong what Yorm the Giant does right, basically.
Yeah, I can see that. I forgive Rykard, though, because I feel like Rykard's voice actor is possibly the best in Elden Ring. I like his voice a lot.
Yeah. I feel they're making an Elden Ring movie, by the way.
I have. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah. I don't know much about it, but from what I have heard, I can give a hell of a lot of respect to the director.
Yeah.
Since, if I remember correctly, he's gotten to a point where he's on New Game +7.
Yeah.
Which, in comparison, there's a God of War TV series coming out.
Yes.
The guy has not played the games.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Hey, Snivy. Yeah, the British accent is infecting you today. Unfortunately,
yeah.
There's 2 of us.
We're multiplying. It's like mitosis.
The only thing I've seen about the Elden Ring movie is people's, like, joke fan casts. And I saw one where someone said that every single character will be played by Chris Pratt.
Oh, for God's sake.
Which is so based and real.
Nah, every character played by Chris Pratt except for one. So the movie starts, you see a man step forward, and you hear, I am tarnished.
Absolutely true and real. I found another fan cast. So, you know how sometimes when you Google, like, blank movie cast, it will come up with a Reddit post?
Yeah.
This has happened for me. Tom Holland as Tarnished.
Oh, let me guess. Zendaya as Rani.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that is the most basic. No, did you start watching movies last week?
Samuel L. Jackson as Godwin.
Wait, Godwin.
Which, is that not a Dark Souls 3 boss?
No, Godwin the Golden.
Right, yeah.
Though I will admit, I don't think Samuel L. Jackson quite suits for this individual. Considering that this is, in lore, like a blonde hair, blue eyes type of character.
Yeah.
This is. Wait, is this a shitpost?
It is, yeah.
Oh, wait, oh yeah, I found it. Oh god, not him as Moog.
Snivy, you're so right. Snivy said he wants Samuel L. Jackson to play the Elden Beast.
I like to imagine the Elden Beast popping up and it's just, stop that motherfucker!
How much do we actually know about the Elden Ring movie? Like, is it going to be live action?
Think so. I don't know how to feel about that sort of thing, though.
I feel like it would be more suited to an animated movie, is the thing.
Yeah. I mean, with the cutscenes, it is arguably one of the most cinematic games ever made.
Yeah.
You could argue for that point. However, I can understand why a movie is being made, purely since figuring out the lore of Elden Ring is genuinely one of the things that I dislike most about FromSoft games, which...
Yeah.
You're trying to find out about, like, what's Radahn doing in his spare time? Why the fuck do I have to read this cookbook to figure it out?
Yeah. I had that problem with every FromSoft game, but especially for Elden Ring, because they had what's his name? They had a guy, George? They had someone important helping to write the whole, the story. And, like, what was the point? George R.R. Martin.
Oh, God. I mean, George R.R. Martin, I will admit, for as much credit as he should be getting for being the author of the Fire and Ice series,
Yeah.
I want to know what he actually added other than, you know, the notion of having siblings do the deed.
Yeah.
Since that is a very him thing to go with.
I feel like he also does dragons. So I'm sure some dragon lore was him.
I mean, yeah. 'Cause, I mean, some of the dragons were pretty sick. I mean, Placidusax, you gotta say more.
Yeah. I hate dragon fights in FromSoft games, but I think they're cool as a concept.
I mean, they're cool in concept, but they're often not executed well.
Yeah.
I will agree.
I think the issue I had, especially with Elden Ring, is all the dragon fights were kind of the same.
Yeah.
Flavored slightly differently.
Flavored differently and just some hit harder and have more health.
But, like, I don't know, did we need as many dragons as there are?
I mean, I don't know enough about the lore. If it was more like Dark Souls, I'd understand it, since there's a whole thing where there was like an age of dragons beforehand.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if you want to take aspects of Dark Souls lore through, what was it, Elden Ring Night Rain, I don't know, you could flavor it as Elden Ring happens after or something like that.
Yeah. Apparently, there are 12 dragon boss fights, and that's not including the lesser dragons in Caelid. That's too many dragons.
No. That's a lot. That is a lot. Goodness.
And yeah, you don't have to fight all of them,
I mean, yeah.
but like, that's so many dragons.
I mean, you don't have to fight any of them, do you?
No, I don't think any of them are like necessary. And
It's like,
that's not even including the DLC.
because like, if I remember correctly, you only have to fight 2 Great Rune wielders.
Yeah.
So that's because like you can completely skip Margit if you want to.
Yeah, which I don't know why you would. But
I mean,
you could.
I'd argue he's one of the coolest fights in the game, but yeah, like you could skip Margit. You could skip over. Let me have a think. The easiest ones. Because technically speaking, so long as you get the access to the Lift of Dectus, you could just go straight to your first boss fight being Radahn.
Yeah.
And then so long as you just get one more, what's it called? As long as you get one more Great Rune, you've already got access to a good chunk of everything going on. You know?
Yeah. The only real purpose for killing the dragons is Dragon Communion. And all the incantations you get from that.
Yeah.
Which are quite strong. But
Mm.
so many dragons.
There's a lot. There is a lot of dragons in there. And I feel like out of all From Software characters, I'm pretty sure only one has used the whole dragon aspect in a cool manner.
Yeah.
Nameless King.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hang on. What other games do I end up doing in spare time? Actually, wait. Let me go to Steam. Adjust by how many hours I've gotten. Weirdly enough, Resident Evil 4 has been taking up a lot of my time.
That's fair. I haven't actually played any of the Resident Evil games before.
Really? Hang on. Is now a decent time to get into them? Is the sale still on? It is! There is currently a sale on Resident Evil games. But if you do get the chance, personally I recommend starting with either 7 or 2.
I have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. I have a shared library with my partner, so I have all of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Yeah. Hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay.
Oh, also 8, but it's called Village.
Yeah.
So it's not in order.
Got you. I will admit, 5 is better to play online, like with a friend. Same with 6. Aside from those, it's a pretty good lineup, I'm not gonna lie.
I know I tried to play 2 on stream, but it was when I had my old PC, and that did not work out in my favor.
So yeah, I mean, I've played through them a good chunk of times. Favorite one of the bunch, I will admit, is 2, primarily because of how many mods there are for it and the quality of them.
Yeah.
I remember a whole run I did where I was able to change almost every model in the game. So we didn't have Leon, obviously. No, we had Wallace from Wallace and Gromit.
As you should.
And there was a translation mod, which threw the subtitles into a translator like 20 times over. So we had a great situation where instead of talking about situation of the city, something about Wallace talking about being fuck buddies.
That does sound very fun.
Oh yeah. Plus it changed the name of different items in the game, so we didn't have a shotgun, we had a strong female.
I think I'd want to start with 7, purely because that's when the residents of the house are evil. And 2, the residents of the police station are evil. And that's all I know about either game.
Yeah. In 4, the residents of the village are evil.
Yeah.
In 3, the residents of the city are evil, some of them.
I also feel like, I don't know, I've heard that Resident Evil 7 is actually quote unquote scary
Uh,
compared to like 2.
how would I explain it? I wouldn't say it's scary as much as I would say that it's more down to earth.
Yeah.
Because, like, with 2, because before we had Resident Evil 7, 2 was the closest to playing as a normal guy.
Yeah.
'Cause Leon, in that, if I remember correctly, he was like 21. And he had just graduated from police academy.
Yeah.
So, he was trained, but it was his first day of being a cop.
Yeah, so he's pretty much just like a normal guy.
Yeah. So he knows how to use a gun, he knows how to do certain combat maneuvers, but he is not prepared for something of that level of extreme.
Yeah.
In Resident Evil 7, even Winters is just a guy.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's a IT technician.
Yeah, like that's just a dude.
Yeah, you quite literally just play as a common man and are thrown into situations where at some points you don't have a gun.
Yeah.
And it does a great job at this sensation of powerlessness. And for that reason, it is a strong contender for some of my favorite games.
I definitely should play them.
Oh yeah, 100%. We'll admit though, some of them can be a lot shorter than others. Like, if you know your way around with 3, you can end up finishing that in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Like, it's Capcom games. They're not long.
Yeah, but they seem very fun.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Shall we do one final question before we hop off?
Are you already?
Let me pick a good one.
Ooh, we got a list.
I can't pick between 2, so I'm just gonna ask 2.
Either that or just flip a coin or something.
You're on a brisk walk through like a field or like that kind of thing. A horse walks up to you. It stands on its hind legs and it says March 5th, 2027. And then it goes back on all fours and it walks away. What do you do?
What?
How do you deal with that situation?
March 5th, 2027. I'd probably write the date down, but that's about what the fuck? So I'm pretty sure with a situation like that, it's not like I can report it to the police. They won't be believed. They think I'm on shrooms. I think I've taken something.
I mean, you might. A horse has just said a date.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll probably look the horse dead in the eyes as I announce loudly and proudly, I'll meet you then, Pookie Bet.
Have you ever seen that like dating sim game? What's it called?
Date Everything.
That is a good one, but
Not the one you're thinking of.
no, this is from like the 2010s.
I mean, I don't really know a lot of dating sims, I'm gonna be honest.
It's called My Horse Prince.
What?
Hang on.
Thing?
Let me send you a screenshot of
Hang on, dating sim. How the hell is Stardew Valley a dating sim? What the hell is that?
It's My Horse Prince.
I don't like that. I should also be concerned with how Monster Hunter Wilds is a dating sim. Monster Prom, okay, fair enough. I played Monster Prom. What else is considered a dick? What the fuck is that? Why is Luigi doing there?
I didn't even notice him.
Mario, I'm on a horse, Mario.
It's a fantastic dating sim.
It looks
About
questionable at best.
also hello Tails.
Date everything mentioned? Yes.
Our final question.
Oh dear.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be? And what would your superhero name be?
Any superpower.
Any in the world.
Are we allowed to? Ooh, let me have a think. Am I allowed to take inspiration from certain, what's it called? From like certain forms of media.
Yeah, you can take inspiration.
Okay, because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like transformation would be a cool one.
Yeah.
Like think like, I don't know, Beast Boy from Teen Titans or Ben 10 from
Yeah.
Ben 10. Either that or wait. Have you watched Naruto?
No.
Oh.
I used to own all of it on DVD, but I never watched it.
Okay. There's a character in there called Minato,
Mm.
who is. You could argue that he's the fastest character in the series, since he's quick on his own when it comes to running speed. But is it the flying Gaijin that he did? Oh no, sorry. There was something he used called the Flying Thunder God technique, where basically he could go to any location with near instant speed, so long as it's somewhere he had been already, and basically set up a checkpoint.
That's pretty cool.
Well, like, don't get me wrong, it could be impractical in real life, but imagine you go on a trip once to, I don't know, fucking Sweden, and there's a decent restaurant that you like there, and you decide you want to go back there at some point. So you set a checkpoint there, you go back to England, and then boom, you can just go back and forth.
Yeah. It could also make work, like going to and from work, very quick and easy.
Oh yeah, you don't. After a certain point, you wouldn't need to drive anymore. Just
Yeah.
have checkpoints. This is not me being a hero. This is me making my life more convenient.
I also feel like as a superhero power, you can take people to and from the hospital, and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Set a checkpoint outside a burning building.
And very, very easily be able to get people the medical help they need.
Yeah. Like, oh no, it's just one of those ones where, like, when it comes to superpowers, I can understand the appeal of like super strength, super speed. But oh no, I just want something that makes life a bit easier.
Yeah.
Like another one, clairvoyance. That's one that I would like.
Yeah.
And I know that I'd overuse it just for the idea of, oh, what's the lottery numbers? Or
Yeah, I feel like the more practical ones make more sense to me. Like, I know super strength, it could be useful, but it wouldn't be useful in my day-to-day life.
yeah.
And realistically, if you can only choose one power, how often are you seeing someone that needs your super strength?
True. Oh what? I do have a question for you though.
Sure.
I do apologize. So, first I should probably check how well do you know Pokemon?
Decently well.
Okay. So, if you had to make your own Pokemon team, like any 6, what would you go with?
The way I
Like,
play
what-
Pokemon upsets people. I go with who's cute.
Okay.
Hang on. Snom. Dragonite. Jirachi. Little star fella. Love him.
Yeah.
Eevee. Just plain Eevee. I think plain Eevee's the cutest.
Yeah.
Hmm. I need inspiration from my Pokemon cards that I just have laying about. That's 4, right?
Yeah.
My brain's going blank for Pokemon I like.
Yeah.
Clodsire.
Okay.
Mudkip.
That's fair. I fuck with it.
Not the strongest team, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Cute, but a cute team. What would you go for?
I'm not gonna lie. Similar sort of situation with powers where I'd be a dickhead that would only pick Pokemon that would help me for the life convenience.
That's fair.
Like what was it called? Like there's one that is a cute one. Hang on. Have you ever heard of Minchino?
Yes.
So according to lore, it's supposed to be a bit of a clean freak and
Yeah.
uses its tail to mop and thoroughly clean floors and surfaces. So basically, I'd go with that, purely since, like, that would mean that even if I do clean the house top to bottom, this is somebody that's gonna make the house basically just no dust at all.
Yeah.
Plus, it looks cute as a dog.
That's
and
true.
Rotom, purely since, replaces my electrical appliances. I don't need a fridge anymore, I've got this thing. Let me have a think. What else did I go with? Weird shout. Electivire.
Yeah.
And I know he's going to be a bit of a different one, since these ones previously were smaller. But according to the story, Electivire is supposed to have enough power to charge an entire city the size of... the size of Jubilife. Which is like the capital city in one region for a year. I think he can power my house for a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
So no electric bills. Is it obvious? I'm just trying to make my life easy.
That is extremely based, though.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, I understand wanting to have a good team. But like, in real life, I know I'm probably not gonna have a what's it called? I know I'm probably not gonna have a shot at being the champion of a region, so just make my life a bit easier.
Yeah. And realistically, how often do you need to, like, make your Pokemon fight? And you're like day to day.
Yeah. One of the other ones I'd probably pick is either like Abra or like maybe either Kadabra or Alakazam. Because like one, they're documented to be smart as shit.
Yeah.
And the most important one, they use teleport.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine just you going out for a walk, and then eventually, I don't know, you go to like a Morrison's or an Asda, you do your shopping, and you don't have to walk back.
Yeah. It would go hard. I, like most things, pick out of cuteness rather than convenience.
There is one other one I know I would have to have. Oh, creamy. Limitless berries and cream.
That's so based. You're so real for that.
Exactly. No, I don't know. What would I go for the last one? I'm not sure. Maybe, what's one that doesn't like make enough ice to screw me over? What makes just enough to ice my drink? Sphere.
Based in real. I love Sphere.
Oh yeah, I like my little ball of blubber. Gonna make sure to use them properly to make ice cubes.
I have one last quick question before we end up.
Oh, of course.
What's your favorite animal?
Favorite animal? Ooh. Shit, let me have a... I'm massively stuck between either gorillas or There's a certain breed of dog that I like.
Mm.
It's a very, very specific breed of dog. Because don't get me wrong, I do love the dogs that I actually keep. Like I've got a cockapoo, I've got a Labrador, like, and they're cool and all. But where is it? Have you ever heard of the Hmong bobtail?
Yes.
That.
They are very cute.
Like, not just because it's cute, it looks like it doesn't know that it's supposed to be there. Not a thought behind the little guy's eyes.
That's why my favourite animal is a seal. They're dumb.
No, oh yeah. That's also a very valid take. I fuck with that.
I love when seals lay and they slap their belly, and they're stupid. And I know they have reasons for slapping their belly. But I like to imagine that they just like the noise.
Have you heard what gorillas sound like when they pound their chest?
Yes. Gorillas are also very sweet.
Oh yeah.
I know they could rip me apart. They could snap my neck if they really wanted. They're really cute.
They're just nice little guys. Like, don't get me wrong, gorillas are strong as hell. But like, there's a lot of zoos around the world that have emotional support animals for gorillas. Like, there was one I went to where there was just a rabbit in the same enclosure as gorillas. And like, it was just so cute because like the gorilla was just sitting down and then the rabbit just kind of sat on its lap and was just vibing.
They're very human.
Oh yeah.
I quite like that.
100 men versus 1 gorilla. I think the real question is 100 gorillas versus Ronnie Pickering.
Ronnie Pickering wins.
Either that or 100 gorillas versus the Top Gear trio.
I think the Top Gear trio lose because they're incompetent most of the time. In a good way. And I love them.
Nah, I disagree simply because I feel like Hammond would accidentally blow something up.
Yeah. I do think, however, Ronnie Pickering wins.
Oh, absolutely.
No contest.
Like, no, not even a slight bit of difficulty, obviously. Top Gear trio, however, their win would be accidental. But it would be a win nonetheless.
Alright, I'm gonna end up stream. I should find someone to raid.
Alright.
Misty's live.
Ooh.
Let's go see Misty. Thank you for letting me interview you.
No, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
And thank you, chat, for being around. And I will see you all later.